Hello, my name is Blake Gardner, and I'm the superintendent of the Hill City School District. Thank you so much for being with us today. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to go through the Hill City School District School Performance Index, also referred to as SPI. SPI is a grading system developed by the Department of Education with different indicators designed to evaluate school districts. Everything that we discussed today can be found at the Department of Education website under the report card section. And once you click on that, it'll take you to our district. It shows district profiles as well as a variety of other information about our school district. The Department of Education also breaks down the SPI by individual schools. And there are many different metrics that schools can use to evaluate success, but the Department of Education uses the SPI. Once we get the SPI scores, it has become tradition to compare ourselves against area schools just to see how we stack up. And I'm always proud that we are at or near the top, and this year is no exception. As you can see, the high school was the #1 school in the area. Our middle school was right near the top, and our elementary was the top school in the area. Next, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Todd Satter, middle school and high school principal, to explain his SPI.
Hello, I am Todd Satter, high school principal, and I'm here to talk to you about our Student Performance Index, also known as SPI, and how it impacts our school report card. At the high school level, you are graded at a 100-point benchmark on the Student Performance Index. The following indicators make up the 100 points. Indicator 1, student performance. This is worth 40 points of nearly half of the grade. Indicator 2, high school completion. This is worth 25 points. Indicator 3, college and career readiness. This is worth 25 points. And lastly, Indicator 4, English language learners progress. This is worth 10 points. First, Indicator 1. This score is completely based on how the junior class performs on the Smarter Balance Assessment. This assessment, given in April, covers math, English, and science. Juniors are scored 1 through 4, 4 being advanced and each 4 being worth 1.25 points in the calculation. A score of 3 indicates proficiency and is a 1.0 point in the calculation grade. A 2 is considered progressing and is worth 0.5 in the calculation, while 1 is the lowest score and is worth 0.25 or a quarter of a point in the calculation. Clearly, you would like all your students to score 3s and 4s. As a high school in this last Student Performance Index, we achieved 32 out of 40 points. Now, Indicator 2. Indicator 2 is high school completion. This 25-point indicator is based on the percentage of students in the most recently completed year who obtained a diploma. A student earning a GED or a diploma outside of a typical 4-year term is also calculated into this score. Hill City High School has always done incredibly well in this category, this indicator, and this last year we had a 24.7 out of 25. The next indicator is college and career readiness and is pretty complicated and is worth 25 points as well. This indicator is graded on assessment readiness for college or career and is also graded on coursework readiness for college or career. First, assessment readiness. Students must meet one of 3 options in ELA and math, and this comes in the score on their Smarter Balance Assessment, the ACT College Entrance Exam, or the OccuPlacer, which is given at the local community colleges or technical schools. The same scoring option is true for math, ELA, but not science, not yet. Now, in the area of coursework readiness, students need to achieve an advanced high school diploma or earn one or more endorsements. This is the college and career readiness. As a school, of the 25 points, we received an 18.9 in this category. Lastly, the last indicator is English language learners progress. This is based on ELL students progressing and eventually testing out of ELL. Out of the 10 points, we received a 5.7. A copy of the calculation guide can be found on the DOE's website, or you can simply come by the office and we will have a copy waiting for you. Please come in with any questions you have. Thank you.
Greetings, Ranger families. Mrs. Weaver here. I'm excited to share some wonderful news about our elementary school's report card. Each year, our 3rd through 5th grade students take the South Dakota State Assessment in Reading and Math. Additionally, our 5th graders complete a state science assessment. The scores from these assessments contribute to our school's performance index, specifically in the area of student achievement. Last year, our SPI score was 64, and this year it increased to 70. Our SPI is based on 4 areas: student achievement, which is how well students perform that year; academic growth, which is compared to their peers, compared to 2 successive years for this measure, and this was the area that Hill City Elementary increased substantially. The third measure is our English language proficiency, with the Access Score 2.0 is what we look at. Our goal is to get the student learners on track and then exit them from the program. And lastly is our school quality, which is based on attendance and educator qualifications. So our attendance, we have something that we can look at called chronic absenteeism, which is anybody that misses more than 10% of our enrolled days in the school year, which breaks it down to 17 days a year. So it's very important to have your child at school on a regular basis. Our educator qualifications are teachers certified in the area that they are teaching, and we are lucky at our elementary that we have highly qualified teachers in all grade levels in every area. Shout out to our teachers for challenging our students and maintaining a high level of excellence. Our students have demonstrated incredible effort and progress, and I couldn't be more proud of their hard work and dedication. Lastly, thank you to our families for your support. You are the first teacher in your child's life. Stay tuned for more details about our end results of what they mean for our school community. Thank you for your continued support in helping our Rangers shine bright. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you for that explanation, Mrs. Weaver and Mr. Satter. Our school board is highly functional, and they challenged us to use the data on the SPI index to create some interventions to show improvement. From there, we created test preps, drop everything and read time, interventions based on grade level, and a time for our teachers and staff to get together and align curriculum and share their standards. We clearly value academic excellence, as the SPI scores show, but we feel that we are creating a pathway for every one of our kids to instill excellence and pride within the Hill City School District community. Thank you for watching today. Just a reminder that any of the information that you're looking for can be found at our school website, hillcity.k12.sd.us. I've said it before, and I sincerely mean it, that it's a blessing to serve as your superintendent in a school where we have a supportive community. We have absolutely amazing educators, and we have the best students around, and I'm so proud of them. So thank you for your continued support. Make today your masterpiece.